Harper, and he's with the Drug Policy Alliance. We wanted to ask him what he thinks drug policy should be.
Well, at a minimum, we need to legalize marijuana and decriminalize some of the other drugs so that people are no longer going to jail. Overall, we need to treat drugs as a health issue instead of a criminal justice issue.
So, what's wrong with the drug policy from a fundamental perspective? Do you believe that each person should have the right to decide what to ingest?
Yeah, well, one of our core principles is that people shouldn't be punished for what they put into their own body, and the consequences of that, of punishing people for society, is pretty great in terms of mass incarceration, racial disparities, and ruining the lives of the drug users themselves.
So, as long as you're not violating somebody else's rights, you should be free to do with your own life as you wish, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're not harming anyone or, creating a risk to others, such as like driving under the influence.
Exactly. You don't want to. You can't. We can't permit them to people to endanger other people's lives. But that's a issue. Whether they're speeding or whether they're drunk or whether they're texting, right?
Yeah,
I mean, or whether they're on drugs. It's a whole different issue. I mean, the point is, if you aren't violating anybody else's rights and you aren't putting other people in danger, shouldn't you be allowed to do with your own life what you want?
Yeah, we definitely think people shouldn't be punished for what they do with their own body.
It's a fundamental principle of freedom, right? That's what freedom is all about. It's about being in control of your own life and making your own decisions in life.
Yes. So, I mean, individual freedom is definitely a big part. But of course, just the impact on society, not wasting taxpayer dollars, incarcerating people, for instance. The war on drugs has been a war on the Bill of Rights. So, even if someone doesn't use drugs, they have a stake in ending the war on drugs because it, undermines a lot of elements of a free society.
Yeah, well, if you implement an immoral, improper policy, you're going to get a lot of unforeseen negative consequences. Like you're going to have criminal gangs, and you're going to promote criminality based on this illegal drug that they can sell at high prices. Why shouldn't we just let them compete with Pfizer?
Yeah, there's no doubt that prohibition creates all sorts of problems, including empowers crime syndicates, makes the drugs less safe, so it increases drug overdoses because people don't know what they're getting and the dosage changes and it's cut with all sorts of stuff. So it's all around, prohibition just makes things worse.
Okay, well, I think we just about covered it. Thanks a lot for the interview.
Yeah, thank you.
And maybe you can give me a card and make sure I spell your name right.
Yeah, I don't
Or just put it on the back of one of these or one of those stickers or anything. Whatever you can spare.
I'll use this.
Which, well,